What is the truth behind this statement that girls develop their speech faster than boys?
This is a myth, actually.
Okay.
In the past, that was what they were doing, and it made parents sit down and wait. Oh, because it's a boy, or your bear minty, let's wait till he's about 3. Dad spoke at this age. It's actually a myth. Just just so that you avoid this, expose your child as much as you can. What do I mean by exposure? People are saying expose. Have conversations with your children. My lecturer once told me that she said she was going to deliver in the UK, and in her delivery room there was one lady she was sharing a room with. They all had given birth and their babies had been brought, and this woman was chatting, was laughing, so she thought the lady had a guest. So the nurse came, was doing her procedures, and she realized that there was nobody, it was just the baby. And she was there on her phone. And this is where interaction begins. She tells her everything. I'm coming, I'm washing my hands, okay? So give me a minute, and the child is hearing. The child is building.
Picking all that.
Whether it's a boy, whether it's a girl. There are children there are boys who picked much faster than girls. So let's not sit down and then be waiting that because it's a boy, I'm going to wait. No, please don't let that kill you. Don't let that archaic knowledge sit you down. No, move, push, boy, girl. Now they said a gender cry yesterday. Now you don't identify. So just push, just expose, talk, read, chat, play. All of this will just build up their language level. Yeah.
So with what you said right from the beginning, so parents, if you have a child by 3 years and certain words, or the child is not able to make up certain basic sentences, that should raise an alarm for you.
Exactly. So
by 3 years.
Exactly. So by 3 years, your child should point. But realize your child is not pointing. Your child is not wants to play by himself, wants to be in his corner. It tells you that there's something wrong. You call him, you know this is his name right from 1 year. You've been mentioning his name right from womb. Some people start exposing their children. You mention his name, and by 3 years he's not turning to his name. Oh, then there's something wrong. Then you should seek early intervention. So by 3 years is even, well, we say 3 years is it's not late, but it's the foundation years. But by 18 months, your child should have words, maybe about 10 words or more. So should you realize that your child is not even pointing, let me use pointing, or the child is not looking at you when you are interacting, it's looking somewhere, it's more interested in toys than you, the human being, then there could be something.
Really?
Wrong. Yes. So why is a toy more important than you are?
Okay.
So that means that he has not really registered you. That means that there's either very little interaction from you. He has not registered your voice. It's not turning to your voice. There could be a medical condition, could be a hearing, that he has a hearing
hearing problem.
So we just try. I had a client who 1.5, she realized that when you mention his name, he's not turning, even when you slam a door. Just for us to notice that, realize that I asked them to do a hearing test. The child was profoundly deaf.
Oh.
Yes, and they had no idea. So you can imagine this, and was a boy too. And they were like, oh wait, Odi 3 years. There's someone in the family who spoke at 5, who spoke at 7, and you are waiting. And
a lot of families still do that though.
Yeah, so which I really want them to, now there's help. In the past, we didn't know where to go to. Now there is help. So if there is help, why wait? It's like saying malaria. Oh, ebeko, you're waiting.
Obianya malaria.
The mosquitoes are out there, so so while there's treatment, so why don't you seek help? Help is always good, and when it's early help, whatever that there is, it could be corrected.